What's going on, guys? It's Jake, and today I have another awesome Bakugan unboxing for you. I'm actually going to be unboxing, boom, the Bakugan Ultra Ventus Mantonoid, and this one is actually kind of what I've been psyched for because the design on this looks so sick. A lot of the new Bakugan Ultra are much more, in-depth and have a lot more moving parts than any just series of Bakugan in the past, and this one is no exception. It's really cool. It has like these pincers that come out and just go, I don't know. It looks really cool. Ventus looks really cool. Also, I'll do a bit of a comparison between the new Ventus and the old generation of Ventus just a little bit later. Now, this Bakugan is actually owned by who is kind of sort of a villain. So this is kind of like an evil Bakugan, I guess. And on the official Bakugan app, the description for Mantonoid says, skittish and always yelling at opponents, his high-pitched scream is one of his attack methods. Move quick on the offense using his giant pincers. His quick fists of attack may be a weak point as his endurance runs out quick. So there's just a little bit of a description on, the character Mantonoid. So now I think it's time to finally unbox this bad boy. And here you go, guys. Mantonoid Ultra in that awesome kind of redone Ventus color, which I'll show you a little bit later. Just for one more thing about Ventus, Ventus used to be kind of air before, and Subterra was earth. Now Ventus has been combined and it's earth. It's like nature in general, so that's why I think it got that color change. But as looking at it, it looks really, really cool. Mantonoid definitely has a lot of cool details. I love the eyes. I really, really like that. And then looking at the back, you see that this has the 1 Bakugan Ultra, 2 Baku Cores, 1 ability card, and 1 character card. So, not everything you need for your deck, but getting that character card and ability card is still going to be pretty nice. Right here, it just kind of explains what this does. Now, these are for the Bakugan Ultra, which have some pretty cool stuff, like they can hop, or they can like spring and go whoosh. So stuff like that. And then right here, you had advertising for the official Bakugan app. Definitely go and download it. Just search up Bakugan Fan Hub on the App Store or the Google Play Store. I love this app. There's a lot that you could do. There's news. There's even a full-on Bakugan game in there. And I'm level 13 or 14. So if you guys can try and get up to that level, let me know in the comments down below. But definitely go download this app. So without further ado, it is time to tear this thing open. Okay. Ooh, just like that. Let's tear this away. Okay. So first we have just instruction manual. What is this? I think this is a rule book, actually. Let me unfold this. So here we have the toy battling game game rules, which is a little bit different than the tournament mode, which uses the full deck of cards. This is kind of like the easier way to play, and you just use the Bakugan and the Baku Cores. And then on the back, it's just, it's just a different language. All right, get that out of here. And then right here, we have a poster, sort of a poster. It kind of tells you all the Bakugan you have left to collect, and there are quite a few. And then on the back, it's instructions on how to reassemble it, how to put it back into ball form, but I don't think we'll need that, so get that out of there. First, taking a look at the Baku Cores, you have 2. You have a green fist, and then the helix, and then turning them around. Okay, the green fist is actually a negative card, and it does -3 damage. And then the helix is also kind of a negative card. It's -100 B, but it's +4 damage. So if your Bakugan already has high B count, or you have cards to use that make it even better, then this really isn't that bad. But I like going for high B power stuff, so I probably won't use this core. But still pretty awesome. And really quick, I just love these emblems. The green fist, the helix, they're just so simple, but they work so well. And then on the back, I can't get over it. I love the way that these look. I like Baku Cores a lot. All right, now we're taking a look at the character card and the ability card. So first, you have the character card, which is Mantonoid Ultra. It's 600 B power and only 1 damage. So you're going to have to really use some of those damage bonus cards. And then underneath that, you have Razor Claws, which takes 3 energy to use. It's a Ventus card, obviously, action. So it does plus 2 damage. If you have the most energy cards in play, plus 7 damage instead. So that's actually really good if you're going for energy straight away. You get that plus 7 damage. That is pretty nice. But anyways, now it is time to crack this out of the package and just look at Mantonoid Ultra. Okay, let's get it out of there. I want to be really cautious just in case. And ooh, boy, look at that. 600 B power right there. Pretty strong, actually. I think it's one of the strongest base that you can get. For example, my Dragonoid was 200, and then my Howl Core Ultra was only 300. So this is 600 to start off with. So I think we should try and put this back together now without using the instructions.
2 hours later.
Okay, so let's try this. No instructions. So I'm gonna guess you. Okay, let's go. All right. So you wrap the claws up. Let's hold on to that. You push that in. Okay. Okay, and push that in. Oh, I forgot about the head. Can we just push that in really quick? And oh, and there we go. Successful. We have successfully put Mantonoid back together. But the ball form is pretty cool. It does have these really big notches that kind of pop out, so it is going to kind of mess up some of your rolls. If you're just rolling it straight, it won't have any problems. But if you go for like a curve shot or something, this might get in the way. So, and just to compare Ventus's really quick, here is a new Ventus color, you know, Mantonoid Ultra, obviously, and here is an old one. And as you can see, the old one is just so much more blue. Like, this is blue. Besides, like, the little green little bits in there, which kind of match the core color. But there's such a massive difference. And just to show you kind of transformation difference, here, look at this. Okay, you know, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But watch. So, let me find the magnet. There we go. Whoa. Just look how crazy detailed these new Bakugan are. I just want you to kind of compare a little bit between the last generation and the new one. Like, there really just is no comparison at all. Like, these new ones are so much more deep. Dang it. I just kind of realized I'm going to have to put this back together again. So just to do a little like mini review of everything you get that I guess, I'm going to review the Bakugan in its ball form, the Bakugan transformed, the cards, and the Baku Cores. So starting with the Baku Cores. Now these Baku Cores, I've already kind of talked about them, but this negative damage bonus, really there is no point to play this other than if you want your opponent to land on it. But even then, I wouldn't do a negative damage bonus. I'd try to get a Baku Core that did negative Bs. So really, this is not usable in my opinion. And then the negative 100 plus 4 damage, that is a little bit better, but it still doesn't really align with my play style. So out of 5, I'm going to give the Cores a 2 because of the fact that just the abilities on them, like what they do, not really my cup of tea. Now for the cards, they definitely score a lot better. This Mantonoid Ultra card is really cool. I love the artwork on it. I like how you can see the light and you have the light shining on it. It's just so many lighting effects, which I really like. And then it's 600 power, only 1 damage, but you can do a bonus to that. And then Razor Claws, only 3 energy, which isn't that bad, but it has plus 2 damage. Not too shabby, but if you have the most energy cards, that plus 7 damage is going to be really nice. So I think I'm going to give these overall a 3 out of 5 because this is great, this is cool, but really nothing game-changing that would set it apart. So I would say it's kind of average. For the Bakugan in its ball form, I think that really, like, it's definitely not the worst when it comes to these little pegs that kind of pop out. really, guys, this might not impact your gameplay at all. It's just something I do like to mention just in case, because really, like, here are the Ultra, and then here is an example of the Core Bakugan. So the Core are more circular, so this, for example, would get like a 5 out of 5 because it is perfectly circular, as you can see. Now this, I'm actually going to give a 3 out of 5 because it's really not too terrible. You just have these two kind of lumps right here, so you could still possibly kind of roll it like this, but it shouldn't really get in the way too much. And then when talking about the Bakugan while it's transformed, that is just amazing. Now this, I was going to give a 5 out of 5, but I'm actually going to give it a legendary bonus, and I'm going to bump it up to 6. Like 6 out of 5, because this is easily, in my opinion, one of the best Ultra forms for a Bakugan that is available. It is so amazing, just with the pincers, the color, the amount of detail that you see in the legs, and then just the back. Really, really love this. So overall, everything included, from the Bakugan to the cores to the cards and everything, I'm overall going to give this Bakugan a 4 out of 5. So definitely really cool. If the cards were a little bit more game changing, and if this Baku Core wasn't included, I honestly probably would have given this a 5 out of 5. I definitely recommend you guys go check this out. It is really, really strong to start off with. So if you guys are interested in making a really strong B-power deck filled with Bakugan that are, of course, really strong, I would definitely give this one a try. Really, really awesome. Alright guys, that is going to wrap up this video. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, and for more Bakugan content coming, you know, all the time, I guess, you should hit that subscribe button. You just gotta subscribe. That's all you gotta do. Just go boop. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun and brawl away.